Hey everyone, it's Michelle. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me today for a get ready video using all of my newest products from the Dallas Makeup Show. So as you may have seen, I recently went to the Dallas Makeup Show this past weekend and I came home with a whole slew of goodies that have been just screaming my name to try out and test and swatch and put on. So I decided to do exactly that. I decided to sit down, do a get ready with me, and pretty much have used everything that I bought from the Dallas Makeup Show that I have on today. So if you're interested to see how I get this look, then just keep on watching. All right, so this is my first attempt at doing a voiceover. Wish me luck. First things first, when I do any type of makeup application, I always have to put this crazy hair up and get it out of my face. And first we are going to start with this Embryolisse cream. This is the anti-age firming cream for over 40 skin. I was so impressed at how this went on. It was so nice, so lightweight, and very, very, very moisturizing. It's supposed to also firm your skin, so I was really excited to put this on before my foundation. Next, I'm going in with this Embryolisse Eye Care. This is the Radiant Eye Express Cooling and Refreshing Eye Care Stick. And what it does, it really just kind of evens out your under eyes for a smooth application of concealer and foundation. Next, I'm using my Skindinavia Primer Spray. I love this stuff. I have actually had a sample of it before and really liked it, so I thought I'd get the full size of it. Since I'm not using eye primer today, I decided to go ahead and set my eyes with this Nars crystal powder. I love the way this makes your skin feel really nice and silky, gives a nice base for the eyeshadow that we're about to put on. So next we have this beautiful Violet Voss palette. This is the Drenched Matte palette, and I've got two of my Bdellium Tools brushes that I bought. The one is 788, which is the crease brush, and the other brush is 776, which is a regular eyeshadow brush. And I'm going in here with my crease brush and into the only matte color in the palette. This is called Secret, and it's just a really nice transition color. Very, very pretty, blended really nice. Then I go into Mermaid Vixen, and what I'm doing is concentrating this in my lower crease, just kind of doing windshield wiper motions. It's a really pretty, kind of a sheer green color. It wasn't quite as vibrant as I thought, but that's okay. I really kind of liked the look that came out of it. Next, into the V in the outer corner of my eye, I kind of mixed Grunge, which is more of a brown color, with the Mermaid Vixen and tried to tap and pack on a little bit more color into the outer V and into the outer corner of my eye. Give it a little bit more dimension. Then I go in with Poppin', which is a nice champagne color. I just add this to the lid, kind of on the just the inner part of my eye. Then I break out my trusty Kirkland's makeup wipes and I try to get all of the fallout underneath my eyes that may have fallen down. That's why I like to always do my eyes first so I don't mess up my foundation. Now for the star of the show, I've got my Voodoo makeup. This is the Foundation Cream Compact, and this stuff is incredible. It is made of coconut oil, so it's very, very hard in the pan. What you need to do is really warm it up with your fingers first and then go ahead and apply it onto your skin. It is very thick, kind of like the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. You don't need a lot, and just a little bit goes a long way, but once you start working with it and warming it up, buffing it into your skin with a brush, it is so beautiful. It leaves such a really, really nice thin sheer layer of color. Evens everything out. It feels wonderful. I am so impressed with this foundation. I really, really, really like it a lot. So now for a product that I completely left out of my haul by mistake. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. As you can see, I was so surprised at how pigmented it was. My friend over at Marlene Fab and Glam Over 50, she has been raving about this and I decided to give it a try on her recommendation. I'm so glad that I did. This is so pigmented, you only need a little bit. So I just decided to work this in with my fingers, and it was so nice. It was nice and smooth, not cakey, and I love it. Then I'm going in with my new RCMA powder. I've actually had a small sample of this. I decided to go ahead and get the large jar. I do love it so much. It's just a colorless setting powder for underneath your eyes. You can use it all over your face as well. I like to set my concealer with this, and I'm so glad that I now have the bigger jar. Alright, so for blush, I decided to use my new Inglot Body Pigment Powder. This is in color 300. It's a really beautiful, vibrant, hot pink color. It's definitely got a nice kind of a satiny sheen to it. All I did was take a little bit on the brush from the lid actually, and it gave me just the perfect amount. I took it from the lid, buffed it right into my skin. It just gave me a really beautiful kind of just a pinky flush to my skin. Wasn't too overpowering. It was so pretty, just a really nice satin finish. And then what I decided to do was go in with my Inglot highlight, and this is actually a sparkling dust for face, eyes, and body. This is in the color 01, and it's kind of a nice, kind of a nude sparkle. What I decided to do is kind of just tap it onto the high points of my cheeks, and as you can see, it is so sparkly. So I would suggest this is probably a pretty good product for, say, your décolleté or your collarbones, your shoulder, that type of thing. And you know, if you are going to use it as a cheek highlight, I would just say go easy on it. As you can see here, I am buffing it out, and it actually ended up giving me a really pretty glow to the skin. I really do like how it turned out. You just have to be really careful to use a very small amount. Now for lips, I have this really exciting product. This is by KatVonD. It's one of her everlasting long wearing lipsticks in Lolita II. I thought this was the perfect kind of fall color. I got this as a recommendation from my friend Christy over at Annabelle Marie. She had it on in one of her videos, and I was just completely smitten. I'm so glad I have it, and I thought it looked really good with the look today. Now on to eyeliner. I decided to use my Inglot number 77 black gel eyeliner, and I'm also using one of my new brushes this is from Stillazi. I was shocked at how pigmented and how easily this went on. You definitely just need to tap it on. If you want to draw on a line, you can definitely do that. If you want a winged eyeliner, this was, I would say, the easiest black eyeliner I've ever used. It just went on so effortlessly, looked really pretty, so black, so pigmented. This definitely was one of the best products I bought. I obviously didn't know the power that black gel eyeliner had, and I actually messed it up right when I first put it on. So I'm taking out my Hard Candy Oopsie Proof line eraser, and I'm just kind of cleaning up the edges. Then I am taking one of my new Stillazi eyeliner brushes. This is the flat eyeliner brush, and my Violet Voss palette, and I'm taking the same color green that I used in the crease, the Mermaid Vixen, and I'm just running that along the bottom lower lash line, just to give my eye a little bit more definition and some color to the bottom of my eyes. And shockingly enough, I did not buy a mascara at the makeup show. I cannot believe it. I am a mascara junkie. But I did go into my my stash, and I pulled out my good old standby, my Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, and decided to use that on my lashes. And then for brows, I pulled out my Benefit Gimme Brow and decided to add a little bit of color and shape to my brows using a product that I already had. All right, everyone, I have to say that I am so happy with how this look turned out. I am really excited about the majority of the products that I bought. There's really not one thing that I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have bought that. And that's a really good thing when you spend this much money. So I have to say kind of the standout products just overall that I used today. Number one has to be this Voodoo Makeup Foundation. it is a really different type of cream foundation. As you know, I said in my haul video that this is made from coconut oil. And as you know, coconut oil hardens when it is in its natural state. And this is actually exactly how it is in the pan too. It's really hard. So what you need to do is really warm it up with your fingertips, and then, you know, kind of warm it up to get it in that creamy consistency, and then it goes on much easier. I am in love with this. The color is perfect for me. I am really, really excited about this one. I'm also really loving this Violet Voss eyeshadow palette. I mean, it's beautiful. It's going to come in handy. I haven't really used a whole lot of shimmer shadows recently, but you know what? I'm kind of digging on it today. So definitely beautiful quality. Thrilled to have that. I mean, love the RCMA powder. The Embryolisse, the cream that I use feels so great on your skin. And oh, that this is the gosh, what is this called? This is the Radiant Eye Express Cooling and Refreshing Eye Care. This thing feels amazing. I was really, really just incredibly surprised at how great this felt. So you're supposed to put this on before you put your foundation and concealer on. So that's actually what I did, and I'm really, really excited about this one. And there was one other thing. Oh, the Inglot gel liner. Oh my gosh, total standout. I can definitely see why it is all the hype. This stuff, you know, it's definitely a hard gel, but when it gets on your brush, it just glides on so easily. I was so impressed with the pigmentation. As you saw, you know, I got it all over because I really I didn't know how incredibly pigmented and easy it was to use. So very impressed with this one. The Inglot pigments, I mean, I loved everything that I used. So if you have used any of these products, let me know your thoughts. And with that, I appreciate you joining me so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks.